Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back. We're back with some money. A lazy Sunday stream, which is just what I need right now. Yes. We're back where we left off. Hashtag hangover stream. Indeed, GG. I don't know, how are you, bud? Justice, hello, how are you? Yes, I may have had a few drinks over the weekend, and because I'm old, I'm sorry about that, because I'm old and because I'm shit, my hangovers nowadays last for 2 or 3 days, and I did drink quite a bit, I'm not going to lie. So, I'm feeling a little bit gentle today. Eagle, how are you? Quirts, Mex, good evening. So yeah, I'm in the dressing gown, I'm wrapped up, I've got lots of fluids around me. Death swiftly approaches, I require sustenance. Hello, Torado. Chipper as always. Well, old is relative, Mex. I mean, come on, you did crawl out with a primordial pot, you know. Have some homework to catch up on, so if I randomly AFK, it's because I'm concentrating all my mind power. Jesus. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, we are carrying on where we left off. I did run about 3 cycles off stream, just because if you remember at the end of the last stream, we set up the gas piping up here and the electrolyzer setup, and what I hadn't done is set up any wiring for it, so I just basically threw down a heavy watt cable and a bit of machinery and stuff and some transformers, and so this is now up and running. I did collect a little bit more hydrogen from up here because I'd left one of these filters empty, and yeah, just got it running basically. So that's that. Avon, how the devil are you? Long time no see. So yeah, we're basically picking up where we left off. We need to do some sweeping. So I think what I'm gonna do, I put these compactors down here, if you remember, and filled them with some ice and water. Well, ice and snow. So these are gonna melt. And it's gonna cool off this area, and then we can dig out this slime. But I have this geyser here that I'm going to have to deal with at some point. So we might make like a little natural gas battery generator area down here, I think. And then move our storage somewhere else. Because this is all meant to be temporary. We're not going to keep our shit here for long. And yeah, we've got our chlorine geyser up here. So we might build some storage up here. I don't know yet. But what we do need to do is sort out our air pressure. So at the moment, we ran out of algae, we stopped using algae, and got the electrolyzers up and running, but as yet, they've not really saturated the base. So, I'm going to find some temporary algae just to tide us over, and I think there's some up here. So we need to get that dug out. I am a little bit gentle on the old voice today, so if I lose my voice at all, I know you won't give a shit, but that's why. I'm feeling feeble. But I have coffee and nicotine, so I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't want you to be doing anything anymore. I'll stop you immediately. Yeah. In fact, let's deconstruct you. Sitting on a villa in Spain, have nothing better to do other than watching your hairy face. My goodness. What are you doing in Spain? Are you off on a holiday or work or? You're sitting in a villa, chilling in Spain, and you're watching Twitch. My goodness. Are you recovering as well? Have you had a heavy night? Deconstruct this as well, fuck it. You always seem to be holidaying. Every time I speak to you, Ava. We do have a nice big patch of algae up here. We might get that as a bit of a buffer. Yeah, let's... What are we going to have? Let's dig up here. And we'll get this geyser capped whilst we're here. Now we do have this massive ice biome, but we're not really tapped into it all that much. We've got loads of wolframite in here that we do want. Dig into it. Yeah, more what drugs will always fix the after effects of other drugs. I didn't say I'd done any drugs. I said, well, technically I suppose alcohol's a drug, isn't it? No idea what you're talking about. It's my first holiday this year. That doesn't sound right, unless I'm confusing you. Not that I'm calling you a liar. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, my brain. My brain is addled. Oh, shit. But you still answer my question. What are you doing in Spain? And why aren't you doing things more interesting than watching me? Shit. Let's dig that out as well. Yeah, we oxygenated this a little bit because people were complaining of death. So we will let them breathe. I would like to find our other geysers at some point. Not that we need them, but this is basically running as we said last stream. It's got the mechanical filters that are taking our hydrogen, pumping it into our hydrogen gens, and it's pretty much sustaining itself just about. It needs a little top up every now and again. It just gets a little surge. This battery in the centre here is like my indicator battery. That's my main storage, and then each circuit has its own battery at the minute. Again, just threw this down, sort of temporary. But yeah, it's sort of trickling down slowly, and then it gets a little surge every now and again, and yeah. But we should be getting plenty of oxygen eventually. Obviously the deoxidizer are working at the minute, so it's sort of going overkill. But I've got a couple of Atmos switches here that I can toggle this on and off with as well. I got lucky with my only world and found both steam guys in 50 cycles. Nice. Technically, alcohol, nicotine, and caffeine are psychoactive drugs. They're only illegal because they are profitable to companies. Well, that's how everything works, Eagle. That's the way of the world. 2 weeks off from everything, chilling. Nice, Avon. Nice. With debug, you can find them in the first one, should you? Yeah, you should never have got into debug, Max. It's done you no favours. You're already a nightmare for cutting corners, and now you've got debug. It's no good. No good. Thankfully, the laws are changing because people are losing that influence. What does that mean, Eagle? What are you talking about? I'm just going to whack down some more compactors. Just whack them here, don't matter. Again, we'll excuse me, we'll rip all this shit out once we're done. Oh, cigarettes are a worse drug than fucking weed. There's a lot of people go around saying that weed has no ill effects. Weed does have ill effects. Weed does. It's what I call the great sugar coater. Well, I've had a misspent youth. I've you know, been a rogue in my time. Cannabis is not harmless. A lot of people try and claim it is, but it isn't harmless. It does all sorts of weird things. It literally changes the shape and formation of your brain. I mean, that can never be good, let's face it. Not that I'm against it, I'm just saying. It's, I don't like that argument of, weed is perfectly fine. Nobody's ever died of weed. Eh. Just use that expects. No, don't do it, Gigi. You don't need to. Not using it spoils the game for me. Jesus. I'm hoping your punctuation was missing there, Mex, and you were saying, no, not using it spoils the game for me. As opposed, no. Not using it, it spoils the game for me. Rather than not using it spoils the game. Of course it's not harmless, yeah. But there's a lot of people that would have you believe that, Hannah. And a lot of people that would fight you vehemently. I used to be one of those people many, many moons ago. It's fine. It's not. Right, I kind of want to get rid of all the crap and clutter that's around. we're pretty tapped on our fridges as well, which I don't really want. Let's get all this swept up with a 7. Let's get all this crap gone as well. Let's all you. So I can argue what's heavier, kilo of metal or kilo of feathers, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm one of those people, I'm not opposed to anybody's choices. Whatever people choose to do, providing it doesn't harm anyone else, fucking knock yourself out. It applies to everything in my eyes. Like, as long as you're not causing anybody else harm or inflicting anything upon them that they do not want, fucking go crazy. I do not care. That's generally my take on things. Right, how are our slicksters doing, by the way? We've got some oil dudes down here, didn't we? This level is starting to build up quite quickly. So maybe we'll do a bit of plastic refining. What do I need to worry about? We've got food. We've got a bit of a buffer of algae, but we're not really using it all that much. Got loads of polluted dirt. Why have we got so much polluted dirt? Oh, it's being stored. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We're meant to be feeding that to our hatches. Let's disable you. And you. Put you down to a 7 and you a 7. What the fuck? Life Ghost has been live for 736,609 days. What? What? Honestly, I believe in legalising everything except the really hardcore stuff that would destroy the drug trade, create jobs, help junkies get a better life. There would have to, of course, be laws to prohibit consumption in public, come to work drunk or high. Yeah, but you see, that's relative, Eagle. That's a very dangerous stance to have. Because what's harmless to you might not be harmless to somebody else. As in, what you constitute as harmless is totally different to the next person's. What the fuck is wrong with my bot? That's 2018 years. It's Lifegrow Jesus hiding as a Twitch stream. What the hell's wrong with my bot? My bot. What the fuck? Life was a streamer before internet. Yes. What? I have just updated the bot as well before I started streaming tonight. That is strange. Well, I can't do shit about that now. We have got a few hatches trapped around the base. I have lost one down here somewhere. Yeah, when we loaded, we've lost one through a tile. Because he was trapped behind a door. So we may have to rescue him at some point. My stress is getting pretty high. I think the very first streamer ever will be more popular. Yeah, I peaked before the internet, that's the problem. I used to stream long before electricity, never mind the internet. The Bible is just as quote like. Christ. What the fuck has happened with that? I wonder if there's anything on the Twitter. Ankbot. What the fuck? Oh, starvation shit really cuts down on the number of people who can watch. Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't do the loaves and fishes good enough. Oh. Right, I need to put one of these to priority 9 just to kickstart things, I think. Well, that was a quick sweep up. I like that. Just get any bits they've missed. Get all this crap. So, we'll leave that ice and stuff there. Get all this swept up as well. Okay. So yeah, we've already started killing off some of the slime lungs around here, which is nice. Temperature-wise, got some nice cold water. As long as it stays below 10 degrees, we'll kill off the slime lung, no problem. Which is good. Let's get this capped up here. Right. I want some of this iron whilst we're here as well. We'll get these pincher nuts and stuff. And have a mosey over here. Why not? Yeah, go do your homework, Eagle. Come back when you're done. And I'll quiz you on it. How about that? Type schedule to see when I'll be live, and it will probably come up with dates in the past 2,000 years ago. I kind of want to see if there's a vacillator up here whilst we're doing a bit of digging. So we'll cancel this. Dig out that.
Happy birthday, you big bearded man. I hope your day was great.
Jennifer, thank you very, very much. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you ever so much. It was an awesome day. It was a surprise party. I basically went out thinking I was just going out for a quick meal with the missus. And when I got out, we went to a bar and loads of people there were waiting for me. And it was awesome. And I got very, very drunk. But thank you very much. That's really nice of you. The fuck is a smacker? That's a currency, damn it. Nailu, how's it going? I'll fix it, Max. I'll fix the boat. Thank you again, Jennifer. Really nice to see that. Nice birthday, cool. Now you're 40, it's all downhill. Shut up, XP. I'm not 40. That's a jingle you don't hear very often. Indeed, indeed, GG. Let me fix this fucking bot. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks, buddy. It's not all that belated. I'm still feeling the effects from it, you know what I mean? 58% stress. What the fuck have you been doing? Not really paying attention, mate. 61 at the minute. I don't know why they are so stressed, actually. I think probably the oxygen levels went down for a bit. They don't like it when you don't give them oxygen. Makes them really salty. Let's get rid of this shit as well. How are you, XP? You alright, bud? Great, you meant to keep an eye on it. Yeah, just capping the chlorine geyser. Probably can't do much with it yet, but we need to build a storage area, really. I'm just sitting here waiting for my dupes to dig a continent. Yeah, I saw you were digging out a big old area when you lit that screenshot the other day. That's a bit of forward planning, that is. We'll get this top bit when we get around here. Let's dig out all this as well. Get a bit of vision over here. It's a wee bit germy. Cat is ill in the vet. It's getting better. Luckily it's insured since vet bills are 2k. Jesus. Oh shit, XP. Well, that sucks. What's wrong with the cat, if you don't mind me asking? That fucking sucks. 2 grand. Fucking right. Good. Luckily it's insured. Jesus. With the manure's really gone downhill. Oh shit, yeah, the shit coffee stuff. I remember now. I wonder what you were talking about at first. That's XP's venture, isn't it? Well, who was it that was going to open up the shit cafe? It's got bacterial infection, litter fluid, and cavity. X-rays, ICU, chest drain, antibiotics. Fucking hell. That is crazy. Oh, well, you know, I hope everything's alright, buddy. I hope, you know, Kitty's fine. So today look much better though. Cats are tough, they'll get through. Yeah, I remember once my cat really bust his leg up. He must have been hit by like a car or something, or snagged his leg on something, and really knackered the joint up. We took him to the vet, and the vet basically said, well, we have 2 options. Either A, we can do an operation, or you know, we'll cut the end of the bone off. It was like the joint, the ball wasn't fitting into the joint properly. We can either cut the end of the bone off, and he'll be in quite a lot of pain for quite some time, but it should fix the problem. Or we can just leave him alone entirely, and it'll definitely fix the problem all on its own. He was like, cat bones just heal dead easy, but you know, it's different than an infection, obviously. But it's just like, yeah, cats, they just heal. They're just very, very good at healing. So we left him to it within about 3 weeks, 2 weeks. He was absolutely fine, chasing birds up trees again. Okay, seem to be doing alright for the oxygen at the minute. How's this working? We've actually got some chlorine in these systems, and it's just in tiny amount of it, just bugging my systems a little bit. So I may completely clean these out. So what I'll do is toggle you off, and we'll completely clear these out for a sec. I'm off to battle an arc. I'll be in and out today. Oh, and hi Mex. Alright Jennifer, good luck. Have fun. And thank you again. This is him when he was a kitten. He's a lot bigger now. Let's have a look. Oh, that is a cute putty tat. Oh. on a sec. Oh, why is this not working? What the fuck? Look at the putty tat. How long ago was this? Like, how old is he now? Is it he or she? Oh, I like it. I like him a lot. My friend is a doctor. He said 3/4 of the time he says, you eat, drink and shit stuff, right? You'll heal in a week. Nice, I like that. I got mechanical filters working on my end, thanks for the tip. Oh, glad to hear it, Nailu. Panumeric, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? He looks grumpy, but in a sweet way. I think all kittens have a tendency to look grumpy. It's just because they're trying to figure out how they can fuck up your world. What's the quickest way I can do something to totally troll this owner? Let's go, this took 7. This is all that's going on anyway. Just leave it to it. He's called Loki. Nice. Even as a dog person, I gotta admit that is one cute cat. I'm neither a dog nor a cat person. I like them both. I like them both because they're so completely different animals. To me, it's like saying you're a bird or a bear person. Like, they're just totally different things. Like, cats are all about slinking around, doing whatever the fuck they want, using you when they want you. Whereas dogs are all like, love me, please, you know? Like, all the time. I just... Totally different things to me, totally different critters. But... I love the attitude that my cat's got. And I love the loyalty that my dog had. And the attitude she had, actually, in fairness. My dog was fucking awesome as well. Is he a bit of a trickster? Yeah, indeed. Has to be with a name like Loki. Gotta be. Personally, I'm a bear person, thank you very much. Well, you know. I mean, obviously of the two, I'm definitely a bear person as well. But, you know. You get what I mean. You get my point. Come on. Nice, Torella. I would be a bear person, except I can't keep one because once life finds out, he punches them in the ass. And the kidneys, Torella, you got to work the kidneys as well. You remember the deal. I'm letting a lot of chlorine down here. This is not a good thing. I've done this in a really half-assed way, but it'll be fine. Right, let's put a pump in. We'll do it with gold and run some piping out. Try not to use all my abyssalite. And that could go like that. And then we'll just bang in a switch. Hypothermia. Shit, that's something we've not done yet. Let's run a circuit down here, or a couple of circuits maybe. You can come down here, and you can come down here. Yes. I didn't even see that. Is that chlorine, guys? Oh yeah, Nailu. They were brought in the latest update. Chlorine geysers. Yeah. Alright, multiplayer low with a friend. If you're streaming, I'll catch you later. Take it easy, Nalu. And good luck. Don't get too salty. Wreck some fools. Nice quotes. It's my favourite peekaboo. Let's have a look. Oh, he looks like a downy ball of fluff. Oh, that is an adorable cat. So how old did you say he is now? Sorry, I don't know if you said it before and I missed it. Right, what's going on? We need med beds, don't we? He's about 2. Oh, I see. Well, he's still on like a juvenile cat then, isn't he? He's probably not massive. Christ, my cat is now 12, 13, I think. Yeah, I think I got him when I was 21. So yeah, he's getting on in years now, my cat. Frederick, his name is. We should build some med bay. We should build a. We've got all the trees down here, haven't we? We've not got any beds yet, but I want quite a bit of space for that. We can build a mess hall as well. I think what I might do is get rid of these. Is that Sir Frederick to the commoners? No, Frederick is his formal title. To me, he's Freddy. Or Freddy Bollocks. His Sunday name is Frederick. Definitely. Right. Let us deconstruct all of this shit. On this shit. And we'll deconstruct these as well. And we'll also get rid of you. And drag the circuit down. British short hair. Nice. I had 2 pure breed bassets, lazy sons of bitches to ever exist. Laziest sons of bitches. Okay. Again, just temporary. Let's quickly sweep up this gubbins down here, and then we'll drop these hatches down. We'll sweep up this stuff as well, because I don't want to eat my copper. That would be awesome. We'll cancel this. Oh, cancel this. What I'll do, once I've sealed this up, I'll knock a couple of tiles out from the top and let all this hydrogen and shit out. Okay. Now that the water... I turned the water off on this before. Let us empty these rooms. Because there's all sorts of chlorine and shit in it. And I'd rather just pump it into the base for now. Just a tiny amount. Yeah, there's tiny amounts of chlorine in there. What I might do is make these tiles granite before I put too much hydrogen in here. Run out of power. Yeah, I think I might do that now. You're back. Oh, you kind of made a good job of your homework, Eagle. Holy shit. What was your homework? I want a full breakdown on what it was. Ideally a short version. I won't lie to you, my attention span is somewhat wavering nowadays. I noticed with oil pumps been buggering. What? Oh, with oil upgrade pumps been buggering. Gas flow is weird. How do you mean, Gigi? In what way? Okay, do these quickly, come on. Okay, we'll sweep that up as well. Teacher, a giant bearded man with a hangover ate my homework. Okay. Yeah, I want this tiny amount of chlorine gone. Parts sent into the different components and tell what they were. Ah, I see. Nice. It could be because GG, the pumps have they will only process one gas at a time now, really strictly, and they will just keep holding on to their packet until there's like a reasonable break in the pipe. I've noticed that myself. So like, whereas before they would pump a gas and then try and merge the packet constantly, they don't do that in the same way anymore. So the way to get around is to toggle your pump on and off. So like at the minute, even though I've got tiny amounts in here, I've got 3 gases, oxygen, hydrogen and chlorine. If I toggle my pump off now and run it. Hold on. Yeah, it's fucked. I'm in a vacuum almost. But it will cycle whatever's left in there and pump it all at once. It will sort of like purge itself. I've got 1 microgram of chlorine left in there just trolling me. Get out, you son of a bitch. Is it fully gone? Nice. Okay, they're all vacuums now, that's good. We'll turn you back on, make you to be above, say, 700. That should be fine. Beautiful. We should really start putting some deco and shit down. Let's make a medi ward thing. Or do I not want to do that now? The fuck? No. 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 Fuck. This was a mistake. How did that happen? Let's dial that down a little bit. Stress is too high. Getting a glass of heretical fruit flavoured sweet water. Hey, listen, I like iced tea. Nothing wrong with that. Then I was trying to clear out a room full of hydrogen. The pump wouldn't pump anything above it until all the gas below it is pumped out. And even then it would only let one tile of gas to refill the bottom until it pumped all that out. And then made the space around the pump wider without actually making a way for the hydrogen to go down without passing the pump, and it magically started working as usual. Well, I do know they drag more from the surrounding tiles now. I mean, you can see that when you use them. Like, they'll drag from the perimeter around them. It's not just the 4 tiles anymore. So they work far more efficiently if they've got a bit more air around them. But I don't know, buddy. There are definitely been minor little tweaks they've made and not mentioned it in the patch notes. There's been quite a few. I think we need more power gen, don't we? Literally didn't pump anything above it. Well, as I say, if it's got if the internal storage that it's trying to, this is sort of what I was getting at before. It can only contain so many gases. If it's, say you've got a room that's equal parts of oxygen, chlorine, hydrogen, natural gas, whatever, it will only hold so much in its internal storage before it can't hold any more. Which is why, as I say, you can get around it by toggling the switches on and off. That will allow it to purge what's already in its internal tank and let it go through your pipes if you like. That's why I just cleared out the chlorine from these, so it's not something that's sat there in the pipes. My stress is getting very high. I need to pay attention and sort some shit out. This is done. We can close this off. Excuse me. Just make sure nobody gets themselves stuck up here. Oh, excuse me. God. I won't lie, I've tried every hangover cure in the last 48 hours. 24 hours, so. And all they've done is give me terrible heartburn. Right, let's get rid of this shit as well. Oh, Enrage, how's it going? Mountains today in Kentucky. Watching on the way. You're watching on the way. Holy shit. I hope you're not driving. Jesus. How are you? I want to see a picture of these mountains. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Appalachian. Oh, what's going on? Appalachian Mountains. Oh. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. Stolicran, welcome to the stream, buddy. Appalachians Mountains. System of mountains, Eastern North America. Oh, that looks beautiful. There's no hangover cure other than time. Not true. That would be a hangover cure. Look at this. Holy shit. That looks pretty. Well, I hope you have a lovely time there, Cage. Or Kage, sorry. Ah. God, we've got people sunning themselves in Spain, people off to the mountains. Fucking hell. Appalachians. Nice. What's going on here? Catalina, what's your problem? Go down here. Let's deconstruct. Fuck. Just stop suffocating. It's only a bit of chlorine. It's fine. You know what? Let's knock out a couple of these tiles so they've got a bit of oxygen. Oh shit, it's laggy. Oh, is there a problem with the stream? Is it my end or yours? Okay. No problems here. Okay, cool. Cool. Always gets me paranoid. I think we're going to end up with a dupe death here if we're not careful. Because they're doing the back and forth panicking on ladder shit. Which I don't really want, if I'm honest. Yeah. It's because there's like a tiny pocket of polluted oxygen that's tricking them as it moves around up here. And I'm messaging on the Wi-Fi tonight too, so I'm actually doing well. Did you ring them at all, Quirt, and find out what the fuck's going on with your internet? You were having a fucking mare last stream, weren't you? No, you know what? Fuck it. This has got to have something good in it. It's a big old ruins, this. It must have something in there, surely. Is all the hydrogen out of here now? Bit of carbon dioxide getting in. That'll be fine. Get that first. Filthy polluted oxygen scum messing with our dupes breeding. No, I want them to breed it. It's the only oxygen they've got. It's the nearest source. Apparently, QWERTY's net issues stem from heavy porn usage. I have read that, XP. I read that. In fact, a service provider asked me to provide evidence not long ago. So yeah, I can well believe that. No, I don't bother. Don't have any details for it anyway, so I don't think I can do it. Although only pays for it after all. Ah, you can blag all that shit, Quivet. I'm sure you know your mum's fucking details. Christ. Rummage. 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 Vacillator. Nice. How are we for germs? You are responsible for a good portion of the ginger porn she watches. Yeah, but I send that directly though, XP. She doesn't have to pay any bandwidth on that. They mostly turn up in the mail. Just Polaroids. Oh shit. Got one of them panoramic cameras. Oh shit. Quick, breathe the poison, it's the only way we'll survive. Yeah, damn right. Listen, polluted oxygen is fine. As long as it's not full of germs. Right, let's give XP a boost in the vacillator. How about that? Let's give him a pimping. We got 3 cool vests, for fuck's sake. I do love this animation. He's currently suffocating whilst he's on there, so I need to be quick. Phew, XP is Shameful's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. They've acquired the sunny disposition trait. Duplicant has an unwaveringly positive outlook on life. Stress change minus 20%. There you go. Don't say I don't give you anything, XP. You are perfectly chill. Okay. Right. Stress is literally going through the roof. Kadir Baba, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I've never had a sunny disposition. Damn it, you're ruining my immersion. So in QWERTY's neighbour sheepishly turns up at the door with a parcel for QWERTY she accidentally opened. Yes. The mountains are the best vacation when you leave this far away from the when you live this far away from the coast. Happens all the time. XP. The awkward part was when she asked me to meet the dog I'd named Bit. What? What have I missed? Live this far from the coast, not leave. Oh, it sounds nice. That looks amazing in Rage. It really does. That evens out the popping eardrums. What do you mean popping eardrums? There's no popping eardrums. Not up here. There might have been a bit up here. It's not in the base. That's what I said. I've got these switches, so as soon as it goes over a certain level, it will turn off. You're getting too ahead of yourself, Max. Come on now. Let's get rid of this. And let's release this hatch. I need to sort the stress out really badly. What's actually wrong with Catalina? Stress. Nice bathroom. Popped eardrums. Deco expectation. Sleeping. Okay. Well, shit. We need to get them some sexy bedrooms and a nice mess area. That's what we need. There are lakes but no beaches. No, it looks lovely. Parcel my neighbour opened was a collar and a name tag reading bitch. Jokes are funny, mate. Sorry. Right, we got rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Of course, I have said, my brain is a little bit more damaged than usual at the minute. So, you have to bear with me. Come on now. I'm slow at the best of times. I'm fucking ruined at the minute. Let's get rid of you. So, shall we make this into like a little mess hall here? How about that? do hate the printing pod. I should have a mess hall on this floor. Oh, let's think about this. 64 tiles. This isn't 16, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 22. Feel the joke explaining scum to the gulags with your bearded self. Jesus, that was a bit strong. I need med bays because people are going to start getting hypothermia and shit like that. But I do just want to build stuff to help them with stress for now. So let's build a mess hall. Oh, I know. How should I do it? Oops, daisy now. Yeah, let's build my sexy mess hall. Why not? If I do it here, the only problem is I can't divide the rooms properly. So I might have to... Bastard. No, that's not right. Let's bring this wire down in advance. And let's get rid of these ladders. Quick, get the ruler. Listen, I like to try and make it symmetrical. I know it looks fucking... It's always a struggle, but I like to try. I think what we will do... Okay, I'll do something like that. We'll move these ladders afterwards. In fact, fuck it, we'll do it now. Let's do that. Probably gonna get some people stuck, but that's fine. It will encourage them to work harder. I'm not going to have these ladders going infinitely. I'll probably, like I've done here, I'll cap it and then overlap them. Okay. Basically want 8 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many briar seeds have we got actually? Plenty. Actually, I'm not going to use the briar seeds. Oh, look. The dupes are still doing weird things with their guns. How adorable. A bit mildly annoying. All the pains. Requirement to get these floors and stuff built first. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more battery storage. Like for the main storage, I've literally got one battery at the minute as my main line battery. It needs to be beefed up a little bit. Are you ever going to release those bugs? Bugs? These puffs. I'm gonna try and capture them, but not yet. I will just leave them for now. They're sort of going to stay around here, so I'll try and capture them at some point, if that's what you're talking about. Going to get my Dark Souls fix on, trying to get through the gutter on Dark Souls 2. I might come back later, though. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Best of luck. Are you an aficionado of Dark Souls? Because I must say, I do love a bit of Dark Souls myself. I do enjoy a good bit of Dark Souls. Ooh. Might need to get some chlorine down here, pretty sharpish. I saw natural gas and got excited then, but I think it's just a fluke. Bollocks. Where am I going to drop these hatches to? I have so many inactive dupes, I don't know what to do. Let's put you there. This table. Beautiful. Right. More stress, I think. Let's sort this shit out. I'm going to have some massage tables on this line here. I'm going to move these deoxidizers, I think. I'm actually going to be brave and get rid of them entirely for now. And I'm also going to deconstruct. Ooh. By the way, did you hear about the game Cuphead? I did. I've watched a few videos of it. I was watching Cuphead a good while back, like keeping an eye on it, because the first time I saw it, it reminded me of that Mickey Mouse bit. Is it Steamboat Mickey or whatever it is, Riverboat Mickey, and I loved it. And I believe it was only meant to be like a couple of boss levels, and then they turned it into a full game. It looks awesome. Watched a couple of people play it. A lot of rage-inducing moments, but it looks pretty good. That game is awesome and gorgeous. Can't believe it's all hand-drawn. Plus the music is on point. Yeah. It looks really cool. And all, like, I don't know, all the animations and all the bosses look really, really funky. Like there's the psychedelic carrot boss I was watching the other day and stuff like that. They look really cool. Unfortunately, I'm entirely brassic at the minute, so there will be no luxury expenses for a while. Especially considering I had an impromptu, unplanned piss-up of doom and spent a small fortune by accident. I say by accident, I knew what the fuck I was doing. Still. Let's put you in there. Ooh. Did I just deconstruct something? Deconstruct buildings. We'll deconstruct you. No, we won't actually. Fuck that. Go to you. That should do fine. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, it looked rage-inducing. Please play it. Oh, GG, you know I'd just fucking suck at it. I'd just rage. I'd get very, very mad. Christ, I could barely fucking handle RimWorld the other night. That made me fucking tilt. Jesus. Can you imagine me screaming at Cuphead? Can you imagine that? That would not be a good image. How much is it actually? I've not even looked at how much it is. Cuphead Steam. £15. That's the point. I will add it to my wish list and I will keep an eye out. That is what I shall do. There we go. Still got a LOL game to get. Do you actually want to watch me play LOL? Oh, well, it's the same fucking reason. You want to watch me play LOL because I get salty. Right. I should start really thinking about bedrooms and stuff. I love the salt. Are these both the same? Are these just rock? Yeah, let's deconstruct these. Oh, I keep fucking doing that. Let's deconstruct this. This. Let's just catch these for a minute. You boys be bad. I've got a chat ban on my LOL account. I got it this afternoon. It's only a fresh 30, but I got a chat ban on it. I don't even know why. Well, I do. I know why, but I don't know what event caused it. I played a bit this afternoon when I was a bit... no patience for anything. And I may have been a wee bit salty. I don't know. Let's whack them electrolyzers back down on this circuit. They all captured, yeah. Let's do... Actually, you know what? Let's do it all above. I need to get rid of this fucking water. I don't know where to drain it off to. I've got quite a lot of polluted water here. Quite a lot of it north of the base. I don't know where I'm going to be able to drop it down to. Bugger. Yeah, I've always got them. I'm always banned for like a fortnight at a time. What are you going to do? Some people can't take a good insult. That's the problem nowadays. People are too precious. If you've been a ball bag, you should be allowed to be called a ball bag. Ideally in a hilarious fashion. But people don't like it. I don't know why. I try and be charming with it, but they don't like it. No matter how I spin it, they always get mad. Right. The reason I'm umming and ahhing at the minute is because I've got nowhere to expand to below me at the moment because I've got this natural gas guys here. I've got all this slime lung and shit that I'm sort of waiting to chill out a little bit. Above me is an absolute nightmare of polluted water that I have nowhere to pump to as yet. But I want to get all this storage out of the base. I want to have it stored properly, ideally. And then I can start squaring off the base a bit and get an idea of how I want to do things. I also don't want to be living off meal wood for the foreseeable future. What to do, what to do. I've just got nowhere to drain this water to at all. That's the thing. They've made the map so fucking tiny. Like how close this oil biome is. I know like natural abyssalite storage I can go to. I can maybe use this ice biome, but it's not ideal. I do really dislike how close this is now. Like it's like 50 tiles or something from the actual starting point. It's too close. Fuck it. Let's trap this hatch and get him out of the way. Come on now, build this. Stop messing about. Dig you. Nice. As and when we get more hydrogen in here, it should, when we get to like 2 kilos-ish, this should all go very blue and hopefully keep things nice and chill in here. Just ease off a bit of the cooling that we need to do in the base. Right, we're going to go a little bit further up with this Shabalix. This Abyssalite. And then that'll sort of give us an idea of the base. Rowan, you are very stuck, son. How about we do this? Okay. We're gonna need some more Abyssalite. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just have a look at something. Dead chat. Yeah, I'm just about to ask something. Hold on. I've started a poll, guys. Click your Streamlabs thing on the stream. I'll let you guys decide. It's a chill Sunday stream, so I don't really mind. And I've mentioned it a few times now. There's only a few of you on though, so you'll have to vote. Couldn't it be both? Couple hours this, couple hours that? Yeah. Well, you know, I've been live for an hour and a half. I wasn't going to jump off straight away. But if it's only Mex and Gigi that want it, then I'm happy to make them wait, you know what I mean? Because they're only doing it for one reason. They just want me to go to bed an angry man. Can't get to it from the Twitch app. Damn it, Mick. You and your bloody Twitch app nightmares. I shall write them a strongly worded letter on your behalf. Dear Twitch, this app, what the fuck? Best regards, the Bearded Man. Oh, and Hannah on his iPad as well. Oh, shit. It's meant to be, they're meant to be adding integration for that. On what? I was just on the phone. There should be a poll, Quirts, if you have a look. I'll leave it running for a bit. Square this up. Son of a bitch. Ah, hell, how's it going, buddy? How the devil are you? Bandwidth isn't bothering me anymore. The computer's being used for Left 4 Dead 2. Ah, I see. I see, I see. Ah, shit. I've got my hatches trapped and there's poop on the ground. This is no good. We must free them. Immediately. Let them out. Sweep this before they eat it all. It's valuable. Ah, goddamn. Eat this poop. Eat it. Eat this poop. Nice. Very good. I'm going to make some bedrooms up here, I think. And I'm going to make them rather large. Okay. So that's where it goes to. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Carry on murdering dupes for now. And of course, Mex and GG voted for play some rage inducing law. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm assuming they did anyway. I need some handy abyssalite. The girls have been killing zombies for like 5 hours now. I've not played Left 4 Dead in ages. Good fun. some more of this. Let's go exploring as well whilst there's a little side mission when people have got nothing to do. I'm going to go for a nosy. Who's suffocating and why? Stop that! Damn it. Nice. Bedrooms. Okay. I don't have all that much material. However, I'm going to want to leave room so that I can have the bedrooms changed or upgraded into plastic ones later on. So, should I do the sides of the base? That could be quite funky. Right, I'm going to pause whilst I've got so many idle people. Okay, so the beds, the new beds, the luxury ones, are 4 tiles wide, 2 tiles high. So, if I did something like that, we can do a cheeky. Eventually, it'll be a plastic ladder up the middle. Yeah, why not? Takes up a lot of space. So when you like that. Does it allow you to upgrade ladders like tiles? No, sadly not. It's a ball ache to replace your ladders. You have to do them like 4 at a time or whatever. It's a slight arse ache. Oh, I should definitely have done this slightly down. Son of a bitch. Right, let's cancel this. Yes, it is a wee bit of a ball ache when it comes to replacing them all later, but it's worth doing because let's face it, there's fuck all else worthwhile for you to use plastic on. So like I replaced every tile that I could in my base with 2, 4, 6 with plastic ones when I was eventually swimming in plastic. Because you may as well, it's the movement speed boost. Although in fairness, it doesn't actually appear all that noticeable. Like the boost that they're meant to get from it. It's meant to be a 50% increase. It doesn't really feel all that much. Truth be told. Oh, a few perm tiles as well. So for now, we'll just have normal cots. These will eventually be snazzy, sexy orgy beds. That is the plan. Shitloads of granite. So we'll leave space for the sexy beds. Bollocks. Can't do that, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I can't even build one. Pretty sure they're too high. It might be 3. Now the speed boost does not help when all dupes are idle late game. Dupes shouldn't be idle late game, Max. You should be keeping them busy, doing shit. Where is the bleach and banana? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. That's quite the name. You know what? This is going to be sealed on this side, actually. I may have to do a bit of gas circulating for these northernmost beds, but we shall see. Okay, we'll just finish this with copper. Let's get this finished off as well. We are going to end up filling down here with chlorine. Just going to suck a little bit. I'm slightly worried about my slicksters as well. All my slicksters died on my single player world. Just randomly. They all died. For no reason at all. So I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen to me on here. I even went back and tried different save games and they were just dead. They just vanished from my save. It was very, very strange. Nice, the heavy wire in the bed. Yeah, it's not going to stay there, Mex, you penis. Jesus. What do you think I am? Some sort of savage? No, not the slick stress. Oh. Yeah, my slicksters, they all died. They all vanished. Right, let's leave that out and we'll start digging some of this out whilst we're here. You can all go. I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, my smexy bedroom's in the making. Indeed. Or as smexy as we can for now. Later there will be smexy. Let's get rid of that as well. Oh. Found where the natural gas guys are. So it was it up here. I spotted this natural gas and I thought, that's weird. But surely not. There's not enough concentration. Here it is. Fucking ruins. Will this actually emit anything? I swear to shit. If that's overpressurized because this fucking ruin, I'm done. Fucking set pieces. Piece of shit. Worst part of the game. No good. No good at all. Can't destroy ruins. I'd have to just spawn in another geyser. Oh dear, I feel a rage quit coming up. No, 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 no. Penises. Some raging lol then. Take back what I said about the lucky guys spawns here. It might just be down to the ice. I suspect it's down to this fucking ruined tile. But we'll see. Worst case scenario, guys, you've seen it happen. You've seen me find it. You've seen me triggered by it. Worst case scenario, I can go into debug and drop it one tile down so it's not covered by the fucking ruin. But we'll see. I don't need it right this second anyway. But what the fuck? Why not work with just one opening? No, it's deceptive as to what constitutes the geyser. If it's any natural tiles over it, it'll be overpressured. Bastards. Just open them all. Nothing to do. Can you not delete ruins in debug? I don't believe so. Last time I tried, you couldn't anyway. They just go into strange light tiles, which nobody likes. You're about to get everybody stuck. Can't need that doing. We got granite. Yes. Not ideal. Very low on metals. No, sadly not, Mick, no. It was very, very badly implemented. Very badly implemented. tell you what we'll do. Let's try it. Yes. Let me go into debug now and see if we can get rid of it. How bloody annoying. Debug. Enable. There we go. Now then, I will need to make sure I don't reveal the map. Cheater, life is a cheater. I know, Gigi. I'm the worst. Right. I don't want to reveal the map. So. First thing, let's see if we can deconstruct. No. So we can dig it, and then we end up with these nonsense tiles. Let's build. Can't build over it. Don't think we can paint vacuum over it. Nope. Just can't get rid of them. It's fucking stupid. I did like my natural gas spawn. Why have you pasted over them? I don't get it. Why have you built on top of them? What is this life hacks? Get it? Life hacks? Life hacks? Yeah, I got it, Eagle. I swear I'm funny when I try. Oh. What a crock of shit. God damn. How can I get rid of this now? There must be a way for me to get rid of this. Destroy? Oh! Oh! There is a destroy function. Okay, let me load this again. What about Alt Q? Right, where are we? Oh, where the fuck are we? Here. Destroy. Destroy. I just would have ended up with a spare guys I couldn't get rid of. Okay. Right, it's put me in fog of war mode. which is what's fucking me over. Let's get a dupe up here. Okay, hopefully that's fixed it. So the guys are not cute. Yeah, it's the same as using the what I did before, the selection, copy and move it. I suppose now it would move the original, wouldn't it? Oh, that's a good point, that mate. I've never done that to move the guys before. Right, I need to turn debug off. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Right, hopefully that's it fixed. The only thing I ever used Alt Q for was moving dupes, really, and like morbs and shit like that. Right, let's see if this bastard will now emit gas. I'm hoping it will. Come on, you bastard. Nice. Just by the way, when you use debugging, the entire map is shown, it starts up the other guys that start producing. That's why I tapped out again, GG. When I started it and I had everything revealed, I loaded the game again and undid my debug. It should be fine now. This is going to make a hell of a mess now though, unfortunately, but fuck it. Okay, let's finish what we were doing. How's that wire doing? Beautiful. Let's get rid of this shit house. Let's get rid of you. Sounds like a plane engine. What the fuck? Oh, the geysers. Yeah, they've all got their own sounds now. Each geyser sounds different, which is quite cool. Right, you there. You there. Put you in the wall as well. And you're going to be granite top. Why not? Are you actually able to become self-sustaining in this expansion? Yeah, easily, Eagle, yeah. My solo base is like 1100 cycles now, and it's been self-sustaining for 700, 800 of those or something. And I've done some pretty stupid things in that base, like built some really big big builds and stuff. Let's keep going over here, get rid of all this crap. How do you make water infinite then? Geysers are the main source of water, and then it's just a case of using your polluted water effectively. Because what you'll find is when you get to late game, depending on what power options you've gone for and depending on how you decided to build your base, polluted water becomes more valuable than normal water for a lot of things. Like, you'll probably have like one geyser that's not being fully optimized unless you start making polluted water with it. Oh, goodbye. So yeah, polluted water is more of a valuable commodity, just for power if nothing else. Can you show your offline base sometime? Yeah, definitely. I'll show you before I'll show you before I play some LOL in a bit. I will play some LOL. I'll have a go today. I've promised you many, many times I'll play and let you all mock my skills. So we'll do it in a bit. Yeah. See what we'll do. What time are we on now? 9 o'clock. I'm not going to be having a crazy late stream tonight, I don't think, guys, because I'm still pretty fucked, if I'm honest. So, I might box this off and then jump on the other base quickly, give you a quick tour, and then we'll have some lols. How about that? I had a nice base going, but my pacing was completely off at about cycle 100. How do you mean pacing, Torello? How do you make the water infinite then? Didn't catch you building that system. Oh, you mean in LOL? I don't really care, Eagle. If you want to play some normal games, I'm happy to play with you lot if you want. I don't mind at all. Probably need a couple more bits of ladder up here. It's EU West. EU West, buddy. Let's get rid of this shit. Going through my coal like it was nothing, even after mining it. Wasn't paying attention, started dealing with the power issues too late. I see. Well, I mean, you've always got hatches that you can make more coal with. But, I rarely build coal generators, to be honest, unless I'm trying to make excess carbon dioxide. I just don't bother with them. I just skip them totally normally. Right, drop all this shit down. We have to build some ladders up here. Get all the crap that I'm inevitably going to leave up here. Have this go to drop into the mush farm. Yeah, I mean, you can obviously build your mushroom room in with your coal generators. I just rarely do. I generally find you got enough CO2 off your dupes alone And if you get your natural gas generators up and running pretty sharpish, you'll have an excess of CO2 anyway. Got it. Nice. Sounds like a sexual innuendo. Right. Okay, let me jump on this other save then. Save as... This is going to take some time. But this is me dicking about on single player. Just tinkering with a few systems, so I've got like my liquid oxygen production and dicking about with the aqua tuner a little bit. I've got like a pinch of pepper nut farm, sleet wheat farm. It's all stuff you've seen me do before, but it's just I've tried to see what I can do with the geysers that I've got and how much I can build with the water that's in the game. And generating polluted water, generating polluted oxygen, generating slime, just to see how I could make every aspect that I could be asked with sustainable. I've not done bristleberries yet. I've not done thimbleweeds because you don't need to do thimbleweeds. They don't need to be in the game really, seeds wise. You get enough naturally from them. Done the new balms, balm lilies, whatever they're called. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. But I have shown this before on stream. But yeah. I have built some coal generators on this playthrough, but they're barely, if ever, being used. I think they only get used if my entire system goes down, which is hopefully never. But as I mentioned earlier, my slicksters have fucking died. For some random reason, my slicksters all just vanished all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. I don't know where they went. They just are not there anymore. I think it was between hotfixes. So yeah, slightly annoying. But I had 5 of them trapped in an oil pit, and my oil pit was pretty oily, let's just say. Had an awful lot of oil in there. Come on now. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So I had like 5 or 6 slicksters in here, and they are no longer here. This is my oil tank I'm currently trying to finish off. Let's just let the stuff spawn in. Okay. So this is the south side of the base. I basically tried to get all or as many of the oil pockets as I can opened up, and like I'll work my way down and get the rest of these at some point. And yeah, I'm just pumping out any oil and liquid that's down here, and then I'll break into these pockets as well, and because these are overpressurized, I'll just mop up all this oil and collect it all. But meanwhile, I've been pumping all my CO2 into this chamber. So that's why I've got like my coal gens in here, and these pumps are to collect any natural gas that comes from my oil well, and I've got other oil wells that I've yet to cap down here and here. But yeah, shitloads of oil. You get so much oil in the game, and if you save up your carbon dioxide like I did, put a couple of slicksters down here and you'll have fucking loads of crude oil, like ridiculous amounts. Got a fertilizer synthesizer farm. I have actually started using the fertilizer, so I've had to put some airlocks in down here, just because I started doing a bit of sleet wheat farming and stuff. I've got a few circuits overloading here because I need to replace all the wires. They've hot fixed the normal wiring now, So you can't actually use this low watt wiring for large systems anymore. It will start overloading. So you can see I've got some overload damage here and there. I've got some at the top of the base as well. So for power systems now, as I've been preaching for ages, get in the habit of using heavy watt wire because you're going to need to. It will start overloading. They hot fixed it and didn't announce it, so standard. But yeah, that's my majority of my power gen. Lots of natural gas. I've got a geyser in here, and my other natural gas geyser is way up here. And they're both just trickling into the same room. Up here I've got the polluted oxygen maker, so I'm just evaporating polluted water into polluted oxygen. You can see I've got quite a lot of it in this room now. That's being eaten by the puffs, who are making me slime, and the polluted oxygen is also going into my liquid oxygen maker, which is this thing here, which is basically some aqua tuners in crude oil, and they just process me my liquid oxygen. Hamza Jabali, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so these are some aqua tuners. All they're doing is basically cycling oil as and when this switch tells them to, and they just keep these airlocks at like minus 200 odd degrees, so that as soon as any polluted oxygen comes into the room, it pretty much turns into liquid oxygen, which then I'm just currently dumping out into this area over here. So you can see it's pooled up a little bit in places. And I've just got shitloads of oxygen in there, just sat waiting. Storage area, pretty standard obviously, just loads of storage and food storage in a chlorine filled room. Got a mushroom growing area with my grills in there. What else have we got? I've got some of the meal woods that I've basically had since the start of the playthrough. I've just left them in there. Massage area and a few heaters in here just to regulate the temperature a little bit. I've recently basically dumped in a load of cold air, so I redid all the bedrooms and made them into the snazzy comfy beds, and my switches are off for ages so the base all cooled down, but this will all be warmed up again in no time. So yeah, we've got the snazzy beds, we've got our latrine areas, our medibed areas, mess areas. Over here I've got my plastic refinery, so it's just basically 2 oil refineries plus 2 polymer presses, and I'm just trickling water over the top of them and cooling it with some Weezeworts in the room as well. And these just sort of run intermittently as and when the dupes can be asked to pump any petroleum. I've got another chamber over here that's going to be for making liquid natural gas, but I've not primed that properly yet. Pinch pepper room and balm lily room. It's basically cooled by a separate chamber, heated up by a separate chamber down here filled with oxygen. The space heaters heat up the oxygen, which then heats up the room and keeps it at the nice temperature, so you get your crops. And obviously got valves just basically trickle feeding them the water that they need. Same with a sleep wheat farm down here. These are being trickle fed the water they need, and in a carbon dioxide room. Then we've got some petrol generators down here. What else have we got? Got my polluted water tank down here, which is actually on the rise again now. I'd nearly depleted all my polluted water for a good while. Got the 2 geysers, my 2 water geysers, this one and this one. They're both just capped, and they're both just feeding various sections of the base. This one's predominantly for my sleep wheat and my oil refinery, oil well thing. And then the other geyser is feeding pretty much everything in the base. That's sinks, toilets, showers, electrolyzers, everything. Electrolyzer set up at the top of the base, just pretty standard, balanced out with pumps above and below on Atmos switches so that I can throttle the gas. What are you doing with the liquid oxygen? Oh, liquid natural gas, it's just for storage. I was generating more than I needed, so it was starting to get oversaturated in here. Meaning that this geyser stopped emitting gas, so I figured what I would do instead is I would take my natural gas from the geysers, liquefy it, and then store it in a tank elsewhere for when I need it. It's just something to do because I got to the end game and there's fuck all left for me to do. Yeah, you can see some more circuit damage up here, so I'll probably need to redo all the wiring at some point. The wiring got a wee bit busy if I remember rightly. Yeah. So circuit-wise, yeah, it's a wee bit busy. Plumbing-wise, not the worst. Gas pipes should be pretty simple, I think. It's quite a big base. It's quite a late game base, I say. It's cycle 1100, so I've dug out quite a lot of the map. There shouldn't be all that much slime left. There's just a few pockets here and there that I've not bothered with yet. But for the most part, it's sort of dealt with. And that's it, really. That is the base. This is what I do when I'm bored of an evening. I just come on here and watch my base run for a bit. Try and sort it out. Try and tidy up little odds and sods. As you can see, I've sort of replaced plastic as and where I've wanted to. Mostly for ladders and a few little sort of decal bits every now and again. But other than that, once you build the comfy beds, there's not really much use for plastic. It's pretty shit at the moment. But I'm sure there'll be loads more uses for it in the future. It's just at the moment you can't do fuck all with it. And that's it. That's the base. There's a few more things I'll do before I give up on this colony, and then I'll probably put my... Oh, nice. They've still dropped suits everywhere. I'll probably put the save on Discord and on the forums. So there you go. That's that. And yeah, everything's sort of temperature controlled. So all the generators and everything are water cooled to keep them nice and cold. It's a bit warmer on this side because I've got the gas from my other natural gas guys are coming in here at like 90 degrees or something stupid. And yeah, the base is temperature control for the most part, apart from I let it get a bit cold when I was redoing all the bedrooms and putting all these new comfy beds in. But all the lamps are on sort of their own thermo switches, so they heat up the rooms until it's at the right temperature, and that's that basically. So yeah, that's that. So at some point, as I say, I will pop it on Discord, so you can have a dick about with it yourselves if you want. But that is that. So, on that note, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come off Oni, I'm going to take the stream down, and I'm going to bring it back up so it doesn't cock up my VOD. Otherwise, I'll have a very strange video on YouTube that's half Oni, half LOL, and I don't want that. So those of you that give a shit about watching me play some LOL and getting very salty and mad at the world, please do stick around and reload the stream. Those of you that don't, thank you very much for coming by tonight and watching me play some Oni. I will be back now tomorrow, and what I will be playing I don't know. But for now, I'm going to jump off and bring the stream back in a minute with LOL. Much love, guys. See you in a minute.